Hey lovelies, so it's probably been about a week and a half to maybe 2 weeks since I've uploaded last. I've been a bit unwell. I've got a bit of an iron deficiency. I've been very cold, very tired. That's just a bit of mental health at the moment. It's caused me not to have very good dietary choices. I've been living off a lot of bread and butter and just biscuits and nothing else really. So yeah, this video is going to be a bit of a mishmash. I'm not quite sure what's going to come up in it. I haven't been able to do any of our community food larder hauls for 2 reasons. One, it's just been too cold for me to go out. My feet have been going blue and purple, and it doesn't matter how much I layer up. And to be honest, the stocks have been really bad. There's just not been, none of the shops have been donating. I think that they're just not having enough leftovers due to the shortages in stores anyway. In my little area, you know, the shops are not doing too great. Lidl's at least is back to normal somewhat. Apparently all the stocks were going to one of our newer stores instead of actually going to our local one. They were prioritising it, which was kind of annoying because we were going in there and there was maybe 1 or 2 items on a shelf and that was it. At least now we can get things. It's been a lot of change over the last few weeks, a bit concerned. The value of the pound has obviously dropped quite dramatically again and has been dropping slowly without anybody really making any, voicing an opinion on it. So that's concerning. It's going to have quite long-term effects, isn't it? So yeah, no idea what this is going to contain. Might have a little bit of homemade stuff, might have some cooking. I'm going to make a leek and potato stew today and just plod along. Today me and the kids have done a little bit of maths, we've done some English, we've done a little bit of colouring. They did some autumn stained glass pictures which are really cute. If anyone's interested in our home ed, we don't stick to a national curriculum, we don't have a particular rhythm. I just go with what the kids want to do on the day. We have fun and we enjoy things, and yeah, it's a bit of unschooling. It kind of goes here and there, but they're plodding along at a rate which they're happy, so that's all I care about. You probably hear one of my daughters screaming in the background. She likes to have a tantrum. Anyway, talk to you later. So this is one of the resources that we like to use on occasion. We just dip in and out of things. This is the Alphabet Fun Schooling Journal by The Thinking Tree. I use this one with my 5-year-old. It's meant to be between 3 and 5, I think. But we don't start things at the age of 3. Often we don't start things at the age of 5. We really don't really. We like to leave things until children are a little bit older, so 6 or 7, and it's not too serious, it's not heavy. But she really wanted to do this, so I'm going to skip through so you can't see what she's doing so far. But with each letter, there's a colouring page. This is elephant, so it's going to be for the letter E. And then on the next page, you've got a very simple going over the lines and then tracing and attempting to trace it yourself. And then we go over F for eggplant and egg for egg. And then it goes all the way through. So we've got Y, and then at the back there will be just other pages, and goes back over the alphabet with fun colouring, and then creative comics so they can write their own comics. Okay, 1 second, and that goes all the way through. It's just something nice and light and easy for them to do. This is another one that I'm using with my 6 and 7-year-old. So I have quite a few of these on my computer, and I have other journals as well. You just go on there and they have giveaway days and discount days and all sorts, and you download them as a PDF and print them out. So this one is teach your child 100 words to read, write, spell and draw. Now, let me go through to a page we haven't done yet, because I don't think it's really fair for me to show their work without their permission, because that's the whole thing about this. It's all about autonomy over yourself. So this is an example. Sorry, you can hear my daughter. She's always arguing. She's 5 and she's got so much attitude. Right, so this is a blue jay. So it starts off with a nice poem and a colour me in. I have awful grip on my fingers, excuse me. And then with this one, so they'll read out the specific words when they're going, and they'll colour in blue. What? You. Your snack and it keeps going. Draw food and habitats. What we'll do on this is we'll look up the blue jay and we'll talk about its habitat and discuss its food and all of that, and then they have to draw it in there. And on this one, they have to fill in the missing words. So they have to try and remember, and if they can't remember, they look back on the previous page on how to spell it. They fill it in and then draw the missing parts. And it just keeps going on with all the different animals, and it goes through lion cubs. So not only does this include spelling and reading and a little bit of colouring, we include geography and a little bit of science, with habitats and all sorts. So we quite enjoy this. We've got a animals one. I think we've got one maybe about vehicles. But I've got 2 of these printed off, and my daughter does the first one here and we do it together, so they've got their own copy each.
Colour.
No, you're not reading the word, darling. Carl.
Carl is completing.
No. Cow.
Counting in twos from 30 to 50. Does he say 39?
Do you think he says 39 if he's counting in twos?
No.
'Cause 9 is not an even number, is it? So
Circle the answer.
yes or no.
Oh, yeah.
It is 2 o'clock on Friday. It is absolutely awful outside. Normally, I love this time of year. Autumn's definitely one of my favourite times, but it is preemptively wet and cold. I think it's just because of me. So, had a bit of bad news today. We didn't get our bunnies inside quick enough, and unfortunately one of them passed away. The kids think it ran away. So we've brought the other one inside. The temperature dropped very, very quickly last night. It was frosty outside and it must have just been too much for him. Bless him. So that was a bit sad. But as you would have seen just then, I've made a huge pot of tomato and vegetable soup. That's been from my own homegrown tomatoes. Yay! And some marrows from someone locally to me, and lots of other vegetables. Had carrots and roasted peppers and some homemade fermented honey garlic, which is just lovely. It's delicious. I have had to add some apple cider vinegar just to bring the acidity up, and that'll be bottled tonight, I think. I've got some jars of potato and leek soup to bottle up as well from leftovers from the other day. Yeah, so today's been interesting. Oh, there is drama. There's been so much drama in this video. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to stop quickly. So yeah, made some soup today, which was lovely. Gonna bottle up tonight. Last night and today, this might seem a bit silly actually. This is a little apple dog hat bonnet. It's for my so it's for Soldier. Soldier is a very old 16-year-old miniature Yorkshire Terrier, and so he was my grandmother's, then he was with my mother, and both of them have passed, and now he's with my older sister. So we're going to a apple festival on Sunday, which is going to be great. It's going to be music and activities, and her other half is a part of a charity that's going to be there and have a table there. So I've made that for her dog, but what she doesn't know is, and she's going to hate me for this, she mentioned not that long ago how she wished she could get matching outfits, but because he's such a small dog, it's really difficult too. She's really going to hate this. I made her a matching hat. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. She wanted to buy him an outfit, but she said that they were just so expensive just for one day. So I thought I'd do that.